All right, aloha and welcome to Lesson 15, Video 1. Of course, we're in Module 5, and as you can see, we have some tape diagrams here, right? What information do we know from the tape diagram, and how do we know it? Well, you can see Kayla, and I didn't put in here one thing that needs to be in there. Kayla has 2.5 of something, because her tape diagram is labeled 2.5. Okay, and then Sana, we can see, has 1, 2, 3, 4 things, and because of the rule of tape diagrams, you might know that each of them is worth 2.5. Okay, and then we have Tyler, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this looks like about a half. So Tyler has 4.5 of these things, and each of them is worth 2.5, except the smaller one, which would be half of 2.5, right? So we can use mixed numbers to represent an as times as much relationship. So as times as much. It sounds to me that it doesn't really mean this much more, but it really does mean that. So I would like to say 4 times more than, but in math talk we say 4 times as much as. Okay, so we got to practice that language. Sana has 4 times as much as Kayla has. Okay, so is there a way that we could estimate this and see how much it is altogether? Because we know that they're each 2.5, right? We don't really know 2.5 what. We can kind of use our imagination. Later on, we're going to be making up some word problems that could match this tape diagram, so think about that a little bit. But you see that we have about 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, a little bit more than 9. 9.5. So we could say 10. We could round to 10. And they're all about 2.5. So we could round that to 2. We could say we have about 20 of something, maybe 22 of something if we wanted to round up a little bit further. Okay, so let's think about what word problems this could represent. What if Kayla rode her bike for 2.5 miles and Sana rode her bike 4 times as much as Kayla? And I want to go ahead and put our 2.5s in here just so that we can see, right? Each of those is 2.5. And then Tyler rode 4.5 times as much as Kayla. Okay? Or they could be making something, right? Maybe they're making slime. And Kayla made 2.5 cups of slime. Sana made 4 times as much. Tyler made 4.5 times as much. So why might we want to use a tape diagram? I think that tape diagrams are really helpful. They show what we know. They show what we don't know. They show how the parts of the problem are related to each other. They help us to look at the information on a concrete drawing to kind of get it out of the words and on a picture. They help us figure out a way to solve the problem efficiently. And it's a way to show times as much, right? So today we're going to solve multi-step word problems that involve multiplication of fractions and mixed numbers. Okay, so I'll see you in our next video. Aloha.